Yeah, so we're shoveling dirt. We got about 2 yards of dirt delivered this afternoon. So we're just getting it put over the fence as you saw me do and getting it ready for us to be able to create our watermelon mounds and pumpkin mounds. And we're also going to mix that with a few bags of potting soil mix that we still have and some manure and use that to fill up our licking tubs and so we can get all of the rest of our tomatoes and stuff planted. I think the planting is going to happen tomorrow because, as you can tell, the sun's about to go down. We're running out of daylight. But anyways, till tomorrow. Hey guys, good morning. It's Ty with Barking Squirrel Homestead. So I'm just out watering the plants this morning. These are the cucumbers. They're looking pretty good. Starting to perk up and stand up a little bit. We've got our squash and our zucchini here. They're really doing well. They're about doubled in size. They're blooming pretty good. So, looking good. We went ahead and planted 4 other cucumbers, these white buckets here. That's what's right there. Those are all from seed. These here we planted as small plants that we got at the store. Those buckets are all seeds starters from seeds we had from last year. So all of these plants that are already up are plants that you guys watched us plant from the store. They were all starters that we got. So here's all of our lettuces, and we planted some seeds in here as well. So these are the butter crunch and red beauty or something like that. That's some Swiss chard, and then spinach over there. And then we planted some other seeds of spinach and some other lettuces in and around these as well in the open spaces. So we'll have different times of everything coming up. So when these are ready to harvest, we'll have some others kind of right behind them. But the beautiful thing about these is we did all leaf lettuces and a spinach like this because you can actually get multiple harvests off of them. Like you can come in and cut them off and just leave the main base to it, and it'll grow right back. So we'll be able to get a nice long summer out of all of this bed. Just fresh lettuces and like the Swiss chard and stuff like that, because it's great. Swiss chard's a multi-use plant. Like you can eat it like you do lettuce in a salad or whatever, but you can also use it in place of spinach, like anything that would call for spinach, or just to cook it like it's spinach. It's a good multi-green like that, rich in iron and a lot of other things that are just good for you. And so and it's really tasty. It tastes a lot like a really good spinach. So we thought we'd give it a try. It's our first time with Swiss chard. Pepper plants are all still doing really well. Get around here without hurting my plants. I don't want to drag the hose over top of them. But Sarah's been watering most of the days, and when she does, she gets the wand down too close, and so it splashes the dirt up on all of the plants. And so I'm trying to show her you have to kind of keep it up above it so it doesn't do that. But pepper plants are doing pretty good. They're doing really healthy. Check out these potatoes though. They're all coming up really nice. Lots of potatoes. We should have a really good harvest of potatoes. But anyways, that's all I'm doing today. Check it out, guys. So you're gonna laugh about this. These 2 plants here are the same, and those 2 are the same. One of these is a Japanese onion type, and the other is radishes, I believe. Yeah. I don't know which side's which. But anyways, check it out. We've got This back corner, you can kind of see some starting to sprout up around here. There's a few of them in that one. The other three, yeah, there's a little bit right there. You can kind of see that green in there. See if I can get it to focus on it. So, I don't really see anything in the others, but that side's got several and one or two's in there. So anyways, they're starting to come up. They were just planted about 4 days ago. Yeah, 4 days ago, Sunday. So, yep, that's when they were planted. But anyways, so already got some germination happening. We're excited about that. Hey, check it out. We've also got our purple potatoes. They're coming up. That water's just kind of sitting there. I just put water in it. It's draining through. So don't think I'm drowning my potatoes here. But yeah, all of these potatoes are really looking good. Sarah's been baking bread. Look at that.
I think I'm almost as better as Mama.
Huh?
I think I'm almost as good as Mama.
Don't tell her, but I think it looks better than hers. We'll see if it tastes better.
We'll see.
Proud of you.
Right.
Well, we got a nice little plant here in the front of the house with our metal rooster. We've been working out here as well. We've got a young man over from church today that is working for us today. We are digging this hole up so we can plant this cherry tree. And there is a nasty root ball system. I have no idea what was here before. That's what grew out of it. I was able to push it over, but it's a mess. He's got about 3 hours worth of work into it so far. Still got quite a bit to go, but slowly but surely. Hey, also, we're getting a new heat and air system. If you're in the Springfield area or anywhere near this area, these are the guys to call. They will take care of you. They are good, honest people. They do a fantastic job. They will do it right every time. All right, y'all. Well, that's going to do it for this video. We are going to wrap it up here. I want to show you a couple of things. You can tell the sun's going down, so I'm about out of light anyway, but it's been a full few days to get all this done. There is the tree planted. We put some loose compost soil and some rock mixed in underneath the tree ball, and then we put a bunch of loose raised bed soil, compost type soil on top. And it looks like I'm probably going to need to put some more in there. But you want to make sure you use a loose soil. I've put a fence post in there and tied a rope around it just to keep it from being beat up with that soil being so loose around that ball. We've got storms moving in, and I didn't want the wind to break it over in that ground. So that's what we did. So we got a little bit of a mess to clean up, but we've got that done. And also, I was able to pick up today, this is a future video, but with our bunnies getting bigger, I picked up these two, $20 for both of those total. They're a little worse for wear, but I think just a little bit of tinkering with them and they'll be good to go. I'll be able to put a wire bottom on the both of them and tie them together, and it'll be a nice house for all of those baby bunnies to have protection while they get big enough for us to be able to butcher them. But for $20 I couldn't pass it up. A few pieces of wood and some wire and then some shingles on top, and I should be able to get it dried in and be good for them. So I also wanted to show you guys, saw a little blip there with the heat and air guys that were here. We got this new unit in, and I just can't talk highly enough about heat and air paramedics. Based out of, I think they're out of Ozark. They talked like they had a client all the way down in Carthage. So they service this whole 417 area. But there's the new unit outside. It's a carrier unit. And then we've got the new unit on the inside. I'll show that to you as well. And they even, no extra charge, they went in and replaced all of our copper lines underneath the house, all brand new drain, new flue all the way through the roof. And then apparently somebody, unbeknownst to us, prior to us getting the house, somebody had separated our flue for the hot water tank. And that wasn't even there. Like, we were apparently pumping CO2 off into the stinking attic. And so they just went ahead and took care of it. Said while we were there, we just fixed it for you. All new plumbing. They even put a connection right below here, so just underneath the house, or actually right there, you can see it, where we can take that apart and be able to clean it out if it builds up with slime or anything. But man, that thing's quiet. This is the most efficient unit. It is the top of the line carrier unit that they sell, and they just blessed us. We had to pay for it. It's not like they gave it to us, but man, I can't talk highly enough of them. Good, honest people, solid business, and I recommend them. I'll be straight up honest. You may pay a little bit more than what you can with some other people, but in this area, the warranty and the workmanship and the integrity of the company and how well they follow up with their customers, I can't beat it. And so I highly recommend them. And they didn't pay me anything for this. I shot that video of their equipment and their vehicles earlier, and then went and asked permission afterwards to put it out here on YouTube, and said, listen, I don't have a big following, but I'm happy to spread the word for you guys. And they were appreciative of that. But man, they came in here this morning. They were on time and just worked hard until they got the job done. So we're excited to have that in and be able to save some money on our utility bills with that. But anyways, this is where I'm going to end the video. Appreciate you guys. Listen, as always, I love you. God loves you. Stay in the Word. And if you ain't in it, get in it. Have a good night.